everyone and welcome to today's session. In our last session, we discussed about segmentation strategies for BOP market. After segmenting our market into small groups or into homogeneous group, which we discussed it can be done as geographic, need based or income based, the next step will be targeting the right segment. So, in today's session, we are going to discuss about advanced targeting strategies for BOP market. So, today we take a significant step forward in our understanding of the bottom of the pyramid market, as we have already explored the demographic and economic characteristics of this segment. Understanding its size, diversity and global impact. To put this into perspective, the BOP market represents, as we all know, roughly 4 billion people worldwide and collectively contribute to $5 trillion in consumer spending, and in India alone more than 12 million new mobile subscribers are added each month, which showcase the segment's untapped potential and its openness to innovation. What we are going to discuss today will be focusing on the targeting strategies businesses can adopt to navigate this unique, often underserved segment known as BOP. We will see real world examples like Hindustan Unilever's affordable solutions for rural consumers and Airtel's prepaid mobile plans, which have dramatically increased the accessibility. These innovations are prime example of how companies align products and their services with the needs of BOP consumers, addressing challenges such as affordability, distribution, technology and technology adoption. By the end of this session, you will gain insights into how to select the right targeting strategies, identify key success drivers and understand nuances of executing these strategies effectively for BOP markets. Let's explore how businesses overcome barriers to create impactful and sustainable solutions for these vibrant market segments. We will see core targeting strategies which can be utilized for BOP market. The first one is undifferentiated targeting strategy. It is also known as mass market approach. The undifferentiated targeting strategy, also known as mass market approach, is when companies treat the market as a homogeneous group, assuming that all consumers have similar needs, similar preferences and purchasing behavior. This strategy focuses on creating products or services that cater to a broad audience without any major customization or differentiation for different groups. The goal is to provide low cost, high utility product that meet the common needs of a large number of consumers. In the context of marketing to the bottom of the pyramid, companies adopting this strategy seek to provide essential products or services that are affordable, widely accessible and capable of meeting the basic needs of consumer across various demographic geography. This approach is particularly relevant in emerging markets where a significant portion of the population has very limited purchasing power, but still requires essential goods and services. Let us see what are the key features of the undifferentiated targeting strategy. The first feature of undifferentiated targeting is low cost products or services. The primary focus is on offering basic products that serves essential needs which are affordable to a wide range of consumers, especially those in lower income groups. The second feature is high utility. The product or services are designed to be practical and provide significant value for money, focusing on the core needs of target group. The third feature is economies of scale. When you are in mass strategy of targeting, by treating the market as a whole, companies can achieve economies of scale, which helps in lowering production as well as distribution cost. The fourth feature is standardized marketing. Companies can use a single marketing message and same campaign for the entire market, making it easier for companies to communicate and execute their campaigns. Some example to understand undifferentiated targeting strategy. The first example which we should discuss is Parachute coconut oil in Indian market. Parachute coconut oil, a product of Marico, has effectively used the undifferentiated targeting strategy in Indian market, particularly for rural Indian market. The company offers a small size sachet of coconut oil at an affordable price to reach a broader audience across various income groups. By offering these small stock keeping units, Parachute ensures that its product is accessible even to the low income consumer who may not be able to afford larger bottle. What are the key feature of it? It provides low cost product, the sachets are inexpensive, making them a viable option for the BOP market, which is also sensitive for the prices. It is high utility, the product serves the basic need of hair care and also provide nourishment, which is a common requirement across different consumer segments. The third feature is it is having a wide spread reach. By standardizing the products and packaging, Parachute has achieved a large distribution footprint in rural areas, making it available in numerous small mom and pop stores, ensuring its accessibility. By achieving all this, what is the outcome? Parachute's strategy has led to significant market penetration in rural India, where the demand for branded coconut oil is growing. Despite low income level, people are switching to branded side. The second good example of undifferentiated marketing targeting is Nirma detergent. Nirma is a household name in India, especially in rural, semi-urban and urban BOP. Thanks to its undifferentiated targeting approach, the brand initially positioned itself as a low-cost detergent that offered a no-frills cleaning solution. By focusing on offering a product at an unbeatable price point, Nirma became an essential household item in millions of homes across the country. The key features which they also utilize, which are key features of undifferentiated targeting, low cost product. Nirma's success lies in its ability to provide a cost effective solution for washing clothes, a necessity in every household. It provides high utility. The detergent meets a fundamental need of cleaning clothes without any fancy, expensive additives attached to it. It provides mass accessibility. Nirma's availability in large packaging, also at an affordable price, meant that consumers across all income level could afford it. They have not gone for sachets, but they have used affordable large packaging. What is the outcome? Nirma's undifferentiated approach helped it become a market leader in India by targeting the price sensitive BOP market, where value for money is a critical factor in every purchase decision. Third great example of undifferentiated targeting strategy is Amul milk and dairy products. Amul, the Indian dairy cooperative, which offers a range of dairy products including milk, butter, cheese, ice cream, using the undifferentiated targeting approach. The company focuses on providing affordable, high quality dairy products to the entire market with the same targeting. It includes both urban and rural consumers. Amul's ability to maintain a consistent price and product offering has made it widely trusted brand. They also used all important features of undifferentiated targeting. First, low cost and high utility. Amul products are positioned as affordable but high quality, meeting basic dietary needs. It also helped in reaching economies of scale. By processing and distributing dairy products on a very large scale, Amul has been able to keep prices low and achieve wide accessibility. It also able to get nationwide distribution. The cooperative model ensures that Amul products reach even the most remotest rural area, making it available to all income segments. Because of all this, Amul's undifferentiated approach to the market has actually contributed to its widespread acceptance and dominance in India's dairy industry. So, let us see what are the advantages of undifferentiated targeting strategy. The first advantage of undifferentiated targeting strategy is economies of scale. Since companies produce large volume of a single product, they benefit from reduced production and also reduced distribution cost. As we just seen the example of Amul, Nirma, their ability to manufacture in bulk which helped them to achieve cost savings that they are passing to their consumers. The second advantage of undifferentiated targeting is standardized messaging. Marketing campaigns are simpler to design and execute as there is no need for segmentation or tailored messaging. A single marketing message can be communicated across various regions, various income group or various need, making it easier to build brand recognition. Parachute's consistent advertising of its benefit for hair care regardless of geographic location exemplifies this idea. The third advantage is wider reach. By targeting a broad market without any differentiation, company can potentially access a larger customer base. The strategy helps build mass market brands with a significant presence in both urban and rural markets. As seen with all our examples, Nirma, Amul, we have seen that. Now let us see what are the challenges of having undifferentiated targeting strategy. The first is risk of ignoring regional or cultural preference. One of the major drawbacks of this undifferentiated targeting strategy is the potential to overlook regional, cultural or socio-economic differences. For example, in some regions, consumer may prefer premium, specialized product rather than low cost standardized option. While Parachute offers small sachets, some consumers might prefer organic or region specific oils, which could lead to dissatisfaction with that standardized offering for all. The second challenge of undifferentiated targeting is competition from tailored offering. As more brands adopt a tailored approach, there is a risk that undifferentiated products could lose their appeal. Brands which are offering customized solutions or higher end products with differentiated features may attract consumers looking for more personalized experiences. This challenge is particularly relevant in categories like food, beverages, where taste and preferences can vary and are very important in purchase decision. The undifferentiated targeting strategy can be highly effective in emerging markets and for companies which are targeting the BOP market. By focusing on affordable, high utility products that serve the essential need of a broad consumer base, companies as we discussed like Parachute, Nirma, Amul have been able to penetrate the mass market successfully. However, businesses must be aware of the regional preferences and evolving competition from more tailored products, which can ensure that their mass market offerings continue to meet the core needs of the largest possible audience. So, that is all for today's session. Thank you.